All right, you guys, welcome to Studio Band Pilates Thursday mat balance roller class at 5:30. It's a half-hour class. It's August 27th, almost to the end of the month. As always, please take care of yourself. If you have any injuries or limitations, I'll be providing some modifications and variations that may or may not work. Hopefully they do work. If they do, take them in. If they don't work, put them to the side. Maybe bring in your own favorite variations or modifications. Maybe do a different movement if those don't work. Or, you can always just take a break. All are great options. So with that being said in mind, we'll go ahead and start on hands and knees. So remember, we're gonna place our hands on the roller, and that may not feel great for everyone. If it feels like it's too compressive for the wrist, do the same thing just with your hands under the ground. And remember, when you're on this roller, your torso will be elevated, so you'll be at a higher diagonal angle. And for me right now, I'm not gonna be very strict in finding neutral yet. So we'll get into that in a sec. Just know that the roller's gonna move with you. We're gonna move with this. So you're gonna go ahead and sit down any amount towards your heels. You may not come all the way down, that's fine. And then you're gonna come forward, so the roller's gonna roll forward. You can always make adjustments if you need to. And then you're gonna see if you can go past your wrist any amount. So the pelvis will drop a little bit as well. And then again, you're gonna come back and sit down to your heels. If that doesn't feel good for you, if your feet, tops of your feet onto the mat, curl the toes under. That might feel better. You might find that both are kind of intense. Coming forward of the wrists, shoulders down. And again, coming towards your heels, any amount. And coming forward of the wrists. And coming down towards your heels. And coming forward of the wrists. More time down towards the heels. And forward of the wrist. Some movement in the shoulder and the hip sockets. From here, find a relative centered position. Shoulders over the wrist, knees underneath the hips. We're gonna move the spine and the pelvis. Deep inhale in here, exhale, you're gonna curl and around, drop the head around the lower and upper spine. And then inhale, you're gonna arc. Back of the head towards the tailbone towards the back of the head, still scoot the belly to support this action. Yeah, and again, exhale, curling around. And then inhale to arc, shoulders down, back of the head towards the tailbone towards the back of the head. And again, exhale, curling around. And then inhale to arc. Make sure that you're scooping your belly to support this, trying not to crank the neck back. And again, exhale, curling around. And then inhale to arc. And then again, find yourself back to a relative neutral position. Go ahead and sit down into your heels. Reach the arms forward. So you're gonna come off the wrist for a moment, giving them a little bit of a break. And then come back on the wrist. So I just want them to have a little bit of moment to take some weight off them. And then you can find yourself rolling yourself up to an upright seated position. So now that we had our hands on the roller, we're gonna place the roller behind you. Yeah, and then hands will be on the floor. You're gonna place I'm gonna do my right leg. So my right leg is gonna go on the roller, and I'm gonna move it out. So the top of the ankle will be on the roller, and you may not be totally centered, and that's gonna be fine because we're gonna do some movement here. So let's start here with the foot on the roller. You can also place your foot onto the floor. You can also keep your knee bent if that works better for you. So from here, let's just start off lifting that right arm up towards the ceiling. So you're gonna come to the side plank. Place a hand behind the skull. From here, you're gonna bring this elbow towards the other inside of the elbow. So you're gonna rotate in, and then gonna rotate out. So this is gonna be a little bit of a balance challenge as well, yeah. You're gonna rotate in this bottom knee that's bent and onto the ground. You know, open up. That leg might need to shift around a little bit. That's totally fine. We're just getting the movement into the spine and the torso in a spiral fashion. And opening up. You got that for me one more time. I don't want to spend too much time here. It's a short class. Coming up, and then you're gonna lift that arm up towards the ceiling. Let's go ahead and reach that arm back a little bit. And then bring the hand right back down and rotate forward. I'm gonna switch the roller to the other side. You can just switch around. I just wanna make sure you can see me on the screen. And again, I'm gonna place the top of my ankle of my left leg on that roller. Again, send it out. I can always keep both knees down. I might even send one leg out onto the ground and just use the leg on the ground instead. I'm gonna go ahead and use this roller. Again, I'm gonna open up to the side. This arm's gonna come up. So we'll find that stand on one arm and one leg, hand behind the skull. Now this left elbow is gonna go towards the right inside of the elbow and rotate in. I'm gonna rotate out, getting some spiral in the torso and the spine. And opening up. And again, this bottom leg might shift a little bit just to bring some counterbalance, some stability, that's fine. So I'm windshield wipering my leg in and out as I move. Yeah, just to find some stability there. It's still gonna be slightly unstable. Yeah, because you're on one arm, one leg, and the other leg is on this roller. Then you're gonna open up, pause here, reach that arm up toward the ceiling, allow this arm to reach back, and come right back down. Go ahead and let that roller get away from you. Oh, my headset drops. You're gonna go ahead and again, press yourself into a child's pose. Just to get the waist a little bit longer, wrists a little bit relaxed. Deep inhale in here, exhale, roll up through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Let's go ahead and place that roller in the center of your mat. A little more standard position for us. I'm gonna sit down onto your roller, lie down, head and tailbone fully supported. Yeah. Give me a moment. Sometimes it's harder to find yourself on the way down than other days, I hear you. I think I had that day yesterday. All right, from here, just a quick inventory of the body. So thinking about the thigh bone distance apart, heels in line with the spine, feet pointing straight ahead, some of the tailbone down, back bottom ribs down, pelvis parallel to the ground. Weight into the feet, weight into the hands, weight in the center back of the skull. Find that alignment. Doing your best to try to keep that as is available. Deep inhale in here, exhale. I want you to just float both arms up toward the ceiling, palms face forward for now. Keeping the ribs dropping down on the exhale, you just send both arms back behind you. Inhale, both arms right back up. Exhale, reaching both arms back. Inhale, right back up. Exhale, reaching both arms back. Inhale, back up. And exhale, reaching both arms back. Inhale, back up. So you were with me yesterday, so we're gonna go ahead and reach those arms back. We're gonna get into this a little bit different. So both arms are back. Now let's go ahead and open up that left arm to the side. So you're making that L position. Take that entire shape and you're gonna switch to the other side. So like hands of a clock, switch from one side to the other. And again, you're gonna switch back to the original side. And then back to the second side. Back to the original side, let's pause here. Let's bring both arms up. So right arm and left arm comes up. So right palm faces forward, left palm faces in. Gonna open up again to that clock position. Switch around to the other side, and again, the arms come up. Left arm comes up, right arm comes up, left palm faces forward, right palm faces in. Gonna open and switch the other side. Arms come up. If you get lost, just keep moving. Yeah, and reaching back. And switch. Both arms come up. Both arms open to that right angled shape. Switch. Both arms come up, and then I want you to pause. Left palm faces forward, the other palm faces forward. Both arms can come forward and down to the mat by your side. Staying strong here. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, draw the right leg to tabletop. Inhale to hold it, and exhale, face the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, scoot the belly. Now left leg floats up, standing strong. Inhale to hold. Exhale, face the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, right leg floats up, standing strong. Inhale to hold. Then exhale, face the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, scoot the belly. Left leg floats up, standing strong. Inhale to hold. Exhale, face the foot back down. So this next position may or may not be available for you. Depends on the length of the arms as well. So can you float both forearms off the mat so the elbows just connect to the mat? That may be available to you, it might not. So if it's not, place both forearms down, no big deal. And we're just taking some of that base support away, so it's gonna make it a little bit more challenging, perhaps. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, draw the right leg to tabletop. And then you're gonna flip the left leg up 2 minutes. So now you're just bouncing on those elbows, hopefully, right? Again, if this becomes too much, arms down by your side. If it's too much your back, imprint your lower back. Here on the exhale, extend both legs up towards the ceiling. Then you're gonna bend the legs right back in. Then extend both legs up toward the ceiling. Yeah, and then bend them back in, smooth control. Extend both legs up. and bend it back in. And extend both legs up. And bend them back in. Extend both legs up and pause to hold. Flex your feet and point your feet. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Pause, bring the legs back to tabletop. Keep the gentle pull on the feet. Keep this angle of the leg the same. Exhale, right toe taps down towards mat. Inhale it right back up. Exhale, left toe taps down. Inhale it back up. Exhale, right toe taps. Inhale up. Exhale, left toe taps. Inhale up. Exhale, right toe taps. Inhale up. Exhale, left toe taps. Inhale up. Last set. Exhale, right toe taps. Inhale up. Exhale, left toe taps. Yeah. Inhale, right back up. Pause. Place your right foot back down first. Follow over the left. So both feet come back down. Finding neutral if you had gotten out of it. Let's go ahead and interlace your fingers. Place the palms behind the skull. And just point the elbows slightly forward. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, you'll nod the head around the spine up to bone curl. Inhale to hold. Exhale, run yourself right back down. Inhale in here. Exhale again, nod the head around the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold. And then exhale, run yourself right back down. Inhale in here. Exhale again, nod the head around the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold. Exhale, run yourself right back down. Inhale in here. Exhale again, nod the head around the spine up, abdominal curl. And pause and hold here. Now, see if you can float the right leg to tabletop. And place the foot back down. Exhale, left leg floats up. And place the foot back down. Right leg floats up. Can you extend that leg up towards the ceiling? You always go back to heel lift or toe taps. Bend the leg back. Foot goes back down. And then left leg floats up, tabletop. Extend that leg up. Bend it back. And place the foot back down. Deep inhale in here, exhale, right leg floats to tabletop. Now can you extend that leg forward and pull it back into tabletop. Place the foot back down. Left leg, tabletop. Extend the leg forward. Bend it back in. Place the foot back down. Round yourself up one more inch, and then round yourself right back down. Release your hands from behind your skull. Place your arms down by your side. We'll stay here on this roller for a moment. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, sink the belly, tilt the pubic bone in for the lower back onto that roller as much as you can find, which may or may not connect to the roller. That's fine. Inhale in here. Exhale, release it back down to a neutral position. Inhale in here. Exhale again. Sink the belly, tilt the pubic bone in for the lower back. Inhale in here. Exhale, release it back down to neutral. Inhale in here. Exhale again. Sink the belly, tilt the pubic bone in for the lower back. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. Here we go. Deep inhale in here, exhale again, sink the belly, tilt the pubic bone into the lower back. Engage those glutes to start to peel the tailbone away from the mat, the roller, and float yourself up. If you want to float the arms up, giving that a little experiment, you can. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down, rolling through. Otherwise, arms down by your side. Deep inhale in here, exhale again, skew the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up. Find the full bridge that you can find. The range of motion is not going to be as big, it's not going to feel as big because the roller is floated up from the mat, right? Inhale in here, exhale, round yourself right back down. So we have a less range of motion to press your pelvis up because your pelvis is already elevated above the feet. Inhale in here, exhale again. Scoot, curl, float yourself up. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Next one, I want you to hold. Exhale, scoot, curl, float yourself up. Now, if your arms are down by your side, just hold there for this isometric bridge. Otherwise, turn your palms to face forward. If your arms are up, reach both arms back and float both arms up. Now, you might notice, go ahead and reach both arms back. Your arms might be able to reach back a little bit further because the mat is further away from you, yeah? And the arms reach back, won't connect to the mat, right? Perhaps, inhale right back up. One more time, exhale, reaching both arms back. Inhale right back up. You'll pause. Exhale, come down from your bridge. Arms come back onto the mat by your side. Go ahead and rock back and forth here on the roller. Head goes one way, hips go the other way. Just giving yourself a little reintegration of the spine, no side-to-side motion, rocking from side to side. Then find yourself back to that center line. You're going to go ahead and roll up to one side of the roller using your arms and legs to help you come off. You're going to send that roller to the side. Don't let it get too far away because it's going to come right back to it in a second. Draw the knees into the chest. Feel that lower back. Imprint onto the mat. Release your legs to tabletop. Interlace your fingers. Place the palms behind the skull. Deep inhale in here, keeping the back imprinted. Exhale, round yourself up to abdominal curl. Yeah, you're going to inhale around yourself right back down. Exhale again, round yourself up, abdominal curl. Inhale to round down. And then again, exhale, round yourself up, abdominal curl. Inhale to round down. Exhale, round up, abdominal curl. Inhale to round down. Exhale, round up, abdominal curl, extend the legs toward the ceiling. Inhale to round back down, bend the legs back in. Exhale, round up and extend those legs. Inhale to round back down. Exhale, round up and extend those legs. Inhale to round down. One more time, exhale, round up and extend those legs. Inhale to round down. Yeah, so from here, you're gonna find this roller. You're gonna place a roller at the front of your thighs with the knees bent and print the spine. Both hands on top of the roller for a moment. On the exhale, I want you to roll yourself up and roll the roller up to your shins. Left hand on top of that roller, right arm reaches up towards your feet. 8 pulses up, push the roller up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, right arm opens up the side. It stays there, you still pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm goes behind you, still pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch hands, right hand in the roller, left hand reaches up for the feet. 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm opens up the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm goes behind. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands on the roller. Roll up 1 more inch. Round yourself down. Place your feet down. Look from side to side. And breathe. All right, so you're gonna place this roller behind you. So the bottom tips of the shoulder blades are gonna be on that roller. Yeah, so it depends on what you are wearing. Sometimes the roller and the shirt may not communicate as well, so if you need to adjust at any time, totally fine. Sometimes as we do the work, you might find that you're sliding down. So take a moment if you need as we move. So we're already in this kind of chaise lounge position. Probably already know I'm kind of working. Let's do a little stretch first. So let's interlace the fingers, place the palms on the skull because we kept that neck up for a while. You're gonna just lean back over the roller. Yeah, I'm gonna come right back up. So you're allowing the ribs to open up or float. And you're extending in the spine. So this is somewhat of a similar shape, roll up, as we did in the beginning of class when we did all fours and extended the spine and flexed the spine. So we're flexing as we roll up, looking toward the knees. We're extending the spine as we lean back. You might just see the ceiling. You might see the seam on the wall of the ceiling. You might see the back of the room. Depends on where the flexibility is today. Pause here, so you're in this abdominal curl. Right, from here, right leg to tabletop, flip the left leg up. Let's hands onto the shins. Keep the right knee to the chest, left leg stretches out long, right hand to the ankle, left hand on top of that right leg. Pull in, inhale in here, you're gonna switch sides. Inhale, and then exhale, and exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Hug the knees in, place your feet flat, hands behind the skull. Lean over and pause. Yeah, just breathe there for a second. Nod the head around the spine up to your abdominal curl. So if you've slid a little bit, you can adjust here. This might be a good time to do that. Again, right leg to tabletop, flip the left leg up to meet it. Keep the right knee in, left leg switches out. Now I'm gonna take the left armpit, you're gonna draw towards the right knee. So you're gonna spiral. You can use this roller to find that spiral. And then you're gonna switch sides. And switch, 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 controlled, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. You're gonna switch and pause and hold for the inhale. Hold for the exhale, hold for the inhale, hold for the exhale, switching sides. Pause and hold and switch, and breathe, and breathe, and breathe, and breathe, and switch, and hold, and hold, and breathe, and switch, hold, and breathe, and breathe. Both knees in, place your feet down. You need to adjust yourself, you can. Lean back over that roller for a moment. Come right back up to this abdominal curl for a moment. And I want you to curl your tailbone and float yourself up to a bridge. And so you're gonna pull yourself forward and back on this roller. As you pull yourself towards your heels, you might lean back over the roller. Don't let your neck get on there. As you come up, you might flex your spine. As you pull, you might lean and roll up. So you're just getting different fibers. I wanna make sure that you're on your shoulder blades as you do this and not below the shoulder tips, yeah? I want you to go on, I do not want you to go into your ribs here. That might be a little too intense, yeah, especially for that kidney area. Pause, coming right back down. Lengthen that one leg, lengthen out the other. Both arms up. I want you to roll yourself all the way up. Yeah, and we'll take this roller, we'll transition it. So the roller will be underneath your knees. Feet will be flat, reach the arms forward, round yourself all the way down. Yeah. And then you're gonna place your feet on top of this roller. We are gonna move on to full bridges. So arms down to your side, great basic position, gives you the biggest base of support. Arms float up toward the ceiling, takes that base of support away, which means you have to use more glutes and hamstrings. It's a little bit more of a challenge, so find what works today. And you can always go in between both, yeah? Here we go. Deep inhale in here, exhale, you're gonna scoop the belly, curl the tailbone. You're gonna float yourself up to your preferred bridge. Either that is an articulated positioning up or flat back up. Inhale at the top, exhale coming right back down in your preferred way. Articulated or flat back. Either way, find yourself back to neutral. And then, let's pause. Let's make sure that both legs are working evenly, that you're not shifting from one leg or to the other. Deep inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, float yourself up. How equally can you place weight into those feet legs? Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down, rolling through, even on the way down, which might be even harder. And then additionally with that, how much can you stay in the center of your spine, which will help with the weight, equalizing those weight to the feet. Deep inhale in here, exhale, curl, flat back, or round spine up. Inhale in here, exhale, coming back down, rounded or flat back. Find the control. How equal can you be to both sides of the body? How centered can you be in your spine? Inhale in here, exhale again, scoop, curl, float yourself up. Pause and hold, hips are level and even. Exhale, right leg flips to tabletop without tipping the hips. Inhale that foot back down, exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale it back down, exhale, right leg floats up. Inhale it back down, exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale it back down, exhale, right leg floats up. Inhale back down, exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale back down, exhale, right leg floats up. Inhale down, exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale down, pause, float the hips up higher. Exhale, round yourself right back down, rolling through all the way down. Arms down by your side. So, just as a reminder, you both were here yesterday, but we're gonna do a single leg. Remember that leg's gonna go forward, it's gonna come up and then right back in. When this single leg is in, it's past tabletop. Yeah, so it's not gonna be in tabletop, it's gonna go past that. And then we'll reverse, yeah? When we start on one side, we stay on that one side. Here we go. Deep inhale in here, exhale, scoop the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up. Pause, hips are level and even. Exhale, right leg close to tabletop and then pull that leg in. So it's past tabletop. Extend the leg up, drop the leg down, pull it in. Extend the leg up, drop it down, pull it in. Extend the leg up, drop it down, pull it in. You got that one more time. Extend it up, drop it down, pull it in, pause. It sends out right away. It goes up and then bends right back in. You send it out, up, bend it in. Out, up, bend it in one more time. Out, up, bend it in. Find it back to tabletop, place the foot back down, pull the hips up a little bit higher. Left leg to tabletop, pull that left leg in. It extends up towards the ceiling, drops down, and pull it right back in. Hips are level and even. Extend it up, down, pull it in. Extend it up, down, pull it in. Extend it up, down, pull it in. Pause, you'll send it directly out. It floats up, bend it in. Extend it out, and up, bend it in. Right leg is stable. Send it out, and up, bend in. Send it out, up, bend it in, pause, find it back to tabletop, place the foot back down, float those hips up a little bit higher, coming right back down, rolling through the spine or flat back down, your choice. Lengthen out those legs, on or off the roller, your choice, internal, external rotation, maybe rocking one of the calves out, maybe you're taking all the way back to the thighs, and you can take a little rock on those thighs. Internal, external rotation, forward and back. Doing one leg at a time. Yeah. All right. From here, you go ahead and pedal that roller forward. Flip the arms up towards the ceiling. Pause, deep inhale in here. Exhale, you'll nod the head around the spine or rounding yourself up. And hollow up and over, and then stacking up nice and tall. So we did a little extra extension today than we have done because we use that roller. So we're gonna place the roller to the side. Yeah, actually, no, I lie. We're gonna keep the roller, my mistake. Keep the roller, but the roller will be behind you. So some of us might feel like the roller is too much. You're gonna place the tops of the ankles on the roller, like we did with one leg in the beginning of class. We're gonna do both legs. If that feels like it's too much, you place your feet onto the floor instead. Right, you can even place your feet onto the floor if you have long enough feet for that to happen when we get into that position. We're gonna come to a plank, forearms are in parallel, not triangle, but parallel. This is a quick set, so hang in there. All right, so find yourself with your knees onto the ground. If you're gonna use the roller, tops of those ankles on the roller. I'm gonna have to walk myself forward. I'm gonna fall off the mat here. From here, you're gonna elevate those knees up in your forearm plank and then walk that roller back. So the roller is long with long legs behind you. Take your right hand, place it underneath your shoulder so the elbow's bent. Follow up the left hand, then you're gonna push yourself up. Right forearm goes down, left forearm goes down. Pause, start with the left. Left hand, elbows bent. Right hand, elbows bent. Push yourself up. Left forearm down, or right forearm down. We got one more time each side. Right hand, left, push yourself up. Right forearm down, left forearm down. Pause. Left hand, right hand, push yourself up. Left forearm, right forearm down. Hold here. Pause and breathe. Let's end strong. Lengthen those legs. Broad open back. Scoop the belly in. Gently place those knees back down. Let's take that roller, place it in front of us. And then you can find yourself into a child's pose here with the rollers to elevate your arms. If that doesn't feel right, place your hands down on the ground. Find a little moment to recalibrate the energy. Calm the nervous system down. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, walk the hands over to the right. Breathing there. Deep inhale in here. Exhale, walk the hands back to the center line. Deep inhale in here. Exhale, walk the hands over to the left. Breathe in there. Open up that right side of the waist, right side of the ribs. Breathe there. Deep inhale in here. Exhale, walk the hands back to the center. Let's do wide stance of those arms. Maybe the hands go to the very edge of the roller. Keep the palms on though entirely. So you just get a little wider stance. If that doesn't feel good, always bring your hands back more into a parallel position with the shoulders. Inhale in here, exhale, start to roll that roller back, start to roll up to an upright seated position. Either that's gonna be sitting onto your heels or standing on your knees. Let that roller go. Shoulders float down the back, chin becomes parallel to the ground. Take your inhales to the sides and the backs of the ribs. As you exhale, you scoop the belly up and in, elongate the spine, shoot the crown of the head through the ceiling. Keep those shoulders dropping down. And you did make it today. All right, good job. If you need to ask me any questions, I'm here. If you just want to take off, totally get you.